Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to welcome you all to this virtual gathering, the first one in 2025. Though we may not be in the same room, the energy and passion that bind us together transcend physical boundaries. It is heartwarming to see familiar faces and know that despite our busy schedules, we are here united for the cause of advancing adventure tourism in India. A very warm welcome to our founder president, Captain Kumar, founder vice president Rani Puri ji, our past president Tejpur Singh Anand, our rock star executive committee members whoever are here, Milind Bhide, Paras Lumba, Shekhar Babu, Yog Dutt. Really happy to welcome our AWC chairperson, Akanksha Garg. We finally caught her. A very hearty welcome to all the members present here today. Before we dive into the agenda, let's take a moment to settle in with a smile. I hope you've grabbed your favorite beverage and found a comfortable spot because today we're not just talking business. We're reconnecting, sharing ideas, and building momentum for the exciting journey ahead. After all, even in a virtual space, adventure thrives on connection and collaboration. The past 2 months have been incredibly productive for ATOAI. On January 2nd, 2025, we held our office bearers meeting to discuss the roadmap for the year ahead. This session provided invaluable insights into how we can align our collective efforts to strengthen the adventure tourism sector across the country. On Jan 13th, we conducted the first online meeting of 2025 with our chapter representatives, Amit Periwal from Eastern Region, Milind Bhide from Western and Central Region, Paras Lumba from Northern region and Shekhar Babu from Southern Region, Okan Tayang from Northeastern Region. Together, we outlined the next steps for the action plan, prioritizing tasks for the upcoming month. We strategize region wise visits by office bearers and the executive committee to engage with chapters, including an upcoming meet with Madhya Pradesh officials to finalize our plans for upcoming convention and deepen collaboration with local stakeholders. We propose hosting quarterly open members physical meetings in every region to foster great collaboration among tourism stakeholders. We discussed having a virtual members meet on the last Friday of every month from 4 to 5 p.m. I request you all to mark it on your calendars. We are happy to put the plan in action and hold the first one today. The format of these meetings will be interactive. It is our duty to inform you what the officers have been doing and a privilege to hear your suggestions. Hence, a form will be circulated like this time, every time, so that you can let us know what you want to talk about. This is also a platform for showcasing your innovative products or your best practices that you follow in your businesses, new destinations being launched or being tried. So please use the form or write to the Secretariat directly. We will line up everything on first come, first served basis and will send information for presentations beforehand. We have also initiated work on detailed calendar to ensure organized progress for all our initiatives. Also happy to share that ATOAI Secretariat is running in its new place and in full swing, and you all are welcome to drop in any day. ATOAI is proud to participate as a supporting association at SATE 2025, a premier B2B marketplace designed to enhance business interactions. We will have a dedicated booth where we plan to run a membership drive and encourage wider participation. The event also serves as an excellent platform to showcase the vibrancy and potential of adventure tourism in India. As always, we will set time so that the members can collectively meet at the stall and network over a cup of coffee. Later this month, on January 29th, our executive committee member and chapter chair for the Western and Central region, Mr. Milind Bhide, will represent ATOI at the Moscow City Tourism Committee Gala Dinner. This event offers a unique opportunity to strengthen international ties and foster collaboration. Our journey so far has been marked by significant milestones. 16th Annual Convention, which was held in December 2024, exploring Arunachal Pradesh, India's last Shangri-La. Uh, this was well-attended event. Honorary Tourism Minister Sri Pasang Dorji Sona, Deputy Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Rakesh Kapoor, AVSM, VSM, Indian Army was also in attendance. Uh, a roadmap and a toolkit for adventure tourism in Arunachal Pradesh was unveiled with Honorable Chief Minister Sri Pema Khanduji and the ATOI team. The event also featured curated fan trips, an exceptional speaker lineup, and meaningful discussions to advance adventure tourism in the region. There are responsible adventure tourism guide courses in partnership with the Ministry of Tourism and IITTM, which are being run. And 74 guides in total have been trained so far. We are going to have more such courses. In November 2024, we participated in the 12th edition of ITM in Kaziranga, Assam. This prestigious event spotlighted the tourism potential of India's Northeast, offering a platform to showcase our initiatives and foster partnerships. On January 14th, ATOAI attended an exclusive media discussion hosted by FCC and PATA at Taj Palace Hotel, New Delhi. The event provided an opportunity to engage with prominent media professionals and industry leaders, highlighting India's tourism growth. Backed by the Ministry of Tourism support, ATOAI is proud to champion the Women's Collective Initiative. Through this endeavor, we aim to make the tourism industry a gender-inclusive and safe space for everyone. This initiative underscores our commitment to creating equitable opportunities and fostering a culture of respect and safety across the sector. As we move forward, we have several exciting initiatives lined up. And now I invite our president, Mr. Ajit Bajaj, to address the gathering and shed some more light on these things from somewhere in the mountains. So, Ajit, please come and give your insight. Sonam, is he available?
Yes, he is.
Able to hear Arsh.
Ajit, we can hear you.
Good evening, team. And I'm sorry, the network here, I'm up in the mountains, is a little bit patchy. Um, Wanted to begin by sharing a little bit of news with all of you. Our ranking, India's ranking in the Adventure Tourism Development Index in the developing countries, we've gone up from 96 to 38. And that is really, really good, great news for all of us in the fraternity. However, also want to share with you that last week I got a call from the Secretary Tourism and our Director General Tourism, Government of India, talking about the accidents that have taken place both in Goa and in Himachal Pradesh. They are really, really concerned, and they want us to support. Look, as you all know, we have the three G's that are critical when it comes to risk management. There is where ATOAI has safety guidelines for adventure tourism in the country. Second G is the gear. We all of us adventurers have to use internationally certified equipment. And the third G is guides. Again, we have to ensure guides are absolute professionals, trained not only in their field of adventure, but also in all associated skills like first aid, CPR, and so on. Now, you see, India has our biggest challenge is, and each time there is an accident, it's really sad for all of us in the fraternity. I think it's a uh, collective responsibility for all of us. And each time something like this happens, I know I have to hang my head in shame. Um, our issue is that India, as you all know, has a federal structure. Now, there are many state governments. Some are very, very proactive. They are very good when it comes to safety guidelines and regulations. Now, I think what is it that we can do as adventure tour operators? A, ensure that our operations are really good, world class. Secondly, what we can do is influence other operators whom we know who are not members of ATOI, ask them to become a part of the fraternity. So we are all able to work together on on standard operating procedures, guidelines, and work together as a team. Um, the third also is that if you see as adventure operators anything which should not be happening, I think the time for staying silent is gone. We have to politely but firmly do something about it, and not just stay silent. So, whether it's safety related, whether it is to do with the a leave no trace mountains or it's outdoors, to ensure that everybody around us is doing the correct thing, right? With that, um, we are here to listen to all of you, listen to your advice, listen to your suggestions on this. So with that, I'll pass it back to Arshdeep. And once again, with a request that please come on board, help us, support us, and be actively engaged with ATOI and adventure tourism in the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ajit. Thanks for connecting today. I know it's very difficult for you being out there. Taking a cue from what Ajit has just shared with us, we will be later on opening the house for members to send in their suggestions. Please use the chat for sending your suggestions, and I will request Sonam to monitor the chat and please let us know who wants to speak regarding it. Um, but in the meantime, while I'm just giving you some time to do that, we really had a very nice convention. The 16th Adventure Tour Operators Association of India convention was a resounding success, hosted in the beautiful town of Tawang, Arunachal Pradesh. This convention's core focus was on sustainable tourism development in India's most extreme remote region, and it aimed to explore the enormous potential of adventure tourism while encouraging eco-friendly practices. So our team has captured it in a beautiful movie. We are very happy to show you a small glimpse of that movie. I request Sonam to play it for us, please. Sonam, we can't hear the sound.
Soram, there is no sound. Can you please restart and check it out? What happened to the sound? Or if someone knows amongst the people, can just raise their hand to help this technical glitch.
There is a sound button at the bottom. Uh, you just have to click it. It's off. It's
Yeah,
muted.
just working on it.
Um,
Is it okay now?
Sonam,
Ma'am
when
is
you do
still muted.
no. So what you need to do, Sonam, is you need to unmute the sound. Number one. Number two, when you're doing the share screen settings in the main meeting setting, you need to say share the video sound.
That's like high quality technical input, Akanksha. Thank you for helping us.
I just funny.
while
Every
we
day we're
wait,
learning this.
Arch, should we just go on to the next item? Oh, fantastic.
Can you all hear it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Michael Lammel. I am from Sweden.
Hi, this is Sukanya. I'm from Outlook Responsible Tourism team.
Hi, I'm Prateek Gupta. I am from ASC 360.
It's my first time traveling to Arunachal Pradesh.
It's my first time in Arunachal Pradesh, first time out with ATOAI on this great adventure.
Locked in a stalemate with many bars, no rules. Rock in a hard place, is battery control. What am I waiting for? If we plan to believe my compass, my transport.
I always tell that Arunachal is the northeast of the northeast, and we have like the high mountains until the foothill areas, and we have around 70-80% forest coverage also as well. So definitely I'm looking forward that after this convention is over, definitely there will be so many good things to take away for Arunachal Pradesh.
Actually, when we talk about the adventure tourism, Arunachal has always the potential. But over the time, we were looking for a right platform and how to actually showcase it in a much professional way. So the convention which is happening here, this will give a lot of impetus, to the, kind of organized adventure, tourism in Arunachal, because
I think this place is pure paradise, and We are going to work very closely with all stakeholders, especially the government of Arunachal Pradesh, to promote adventure tourism in this beautiful state in a very responsible and sustainable manner.
Finding out which way the road's got you home. Oh, is it a great lake or somewhere you've been from? Oh, you may fall clouds up above, evergreen at window.
Lots of good places in India has already been damaged by what you call is over tourism, in lots of parts in Himalayas. So Arunachal being a new territory, we have a good opportunity to do it right, So we have to plan, not rush towards numbers. So the idea is quality tourism, low in numbers, but high income, high impact, that should be the policy.
Thank you so much, Sonam. This was a very beautifully done movie by our team. The convention was very well attended by the tourism industry fraternity. Some of them are present here today. We have amongst us Ajita Madan, who's the director of NH Adventure Evento Private Limited from Karnataka. Ajita, could you please briefly share your experience with the house?
Yes. Hello. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me. I have a bad network, so I'm traveling right now, so I can't sit on the video, but thank you for having me. And first, I must say that's a wonderful video. I can't wait to see the full movie. And it was an amazing experience. Convention in Arunachal was really something different. It always feels that the convention takes us to different parts of our own country and shows the beauty of that particular place, because we being in our country, we hardly get chance to explore those remote places, and the way we were treated and the hospitality of that state was very, very special. And the way the entire convention was organized, from the sessions, the speakers, and the food and the places we were taken, it was really, really, really nice. I really hope that we continue to do that. And I would also like to mention that India is so diverse in terms of the people, the industry, and what all we are doing and trying to promote in our country. The knowledge sharing was the major thing which I really, really enjoyed, being there where people are sharing their thoughts and how we can develop the community better. That was really important. Like, more than just the speakers who were sharing their thought, it is that offline discussion, the networking, and the discussions over the morning walk and over dinner. It was really special. And I hope we continue to do that. And on that note, I would just like to mention that we are working with Arunachal Pradesh Tourism. We have our upcoming event in the month of April in one of the valley called Mechuka, which is we are working on online with developing the border villages. So we have one event. So I would invite all the ATOAI members to come and participate and promote sustainable tourism and be part of it. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Ajita. I'm very, very happy that the visit proved very fruitful for you, and will continue delivering more knowledge sharing as you just said. It will be happy to do work on those lines. We also have Dr. Bitan Kumar Datta, who's a director, ACI Tour and Treks LLP, Kolkata. Could you also please share your views regarding the convention? Is he here? He sent in a word that he would like to share. Okay. Mr. Sering Wange, Himalayan Holidays, Arunachal Pradesh. Would you please share your views regarding the convention?
थैंक यू सो मच। सबको नमस्कार। अरुणाचल से ठंडा ठंडा कूल कूल बॉम्डिला से बोल रहा हूँ। मैं तो सबसे पहले तो आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक द ATIO for bringing so many adventure tour operators to Tawang. Personally, मेरे को थोड़ा दुख है कि I have not been, not been able to interact or give a personalized service to many of you. सो मेरा तरफ से तो इट वाज जस्ट ए फॉर्मेलिटी जैसा हो गया. इसके लिए मैं थोड़ा दुख है कि आई हैव नॉट बीन एबल टू गिव interact properly. But ATIO has done a wonderful job. And after that, we have had meetings with our CM sir, with our our tourism minister, and our secretary tourism, director tourism. Both secretary and director were just new. They were into, they got transferred into tourism department just 1 month before this ATOI happened. So anyway, we are very thankful to ATOI, and I've been associated with, I think, just when ATIO came into being, 90, I think I'm associated since 96, 97, I don't know, I don't remember exactly, but I have not been very active, to be frank. I have not been contributing anything. I have not been attending the meeting regularly also, just sometimes off and on. So, but now I got a pinch. Now I know that I have to move with the times, and I'm now fully energized, and we are very thankful. And I'm going to tell all our other tour operators in, Arunachal Pradesh Tour Operators Association. We have 100 plus tour operators registered. So I'm going to ask them to join this wonderful organization, all India based, pan India, and Arunachal being an adventure destination. I think ATOI has done a wonderful job. And also, one media guy, he pointed out that Mr. Wange, in that ATOI convention, you and your wife were awarded and recognized. I mean, you received 3 awards and recognitions. I mean, it's a wonderful thing. And I realized that ATOI has been very, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, हम लोग को बहुत याद किया है और हम लोग को रिकॉग्नाइजेशन दिया है. इसके लिए आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल. आई थिंक इट इज अ रिकॉर्ड इन एटीआई इन द हिस्ट्री दैट एक ही फैमिली को, एक एडवेंचर फैमिली को या एक एडवेंचर फार्म को 2 अवार्ड प्लस 1 फेलिसिटेशन मिलना, इट्स अ वेरी बिग थिंग. आई हम्बली बो टू द एटीआईओ. और अभी से मैं ठान लेता हूँ कि आई विल गिव टाइम, आई विल गिव माई सिंसियर एफर्ट्स to do adventure tourism, and whatever is possible from our side वो हम लोग करेंगे. और जो मेचुका प्रोग्राम जो होने जा रहा है, that also I will try to coordinate. We are working very closely with our government. So all the tour operators who are coming to Mechuka, we will certainly see that I will be able to give more personalized service. And me and my wife, we will surely, and I mean, we assure you that we will bring on board more tour operators. And जैसा ही ये tourism policy and mountaineering policy, it comes into, with the help of ATIO, जैसा ये बन जाता है, तो I think we will be ready to really take adventure tourism to the next level. Having said that, I once again thank ATIO and President Ajit Bajaj ji, really Arshdeep ji, and of course Captain Kumar and Roni ji, and our very old friend हमारा तेजवीर जी, and all others जिसका मैं नाम अभी नहीं ले रहा हूँ, but I know, मैं दिल से उनको सबको मैं सलाम है, I give them respect. And then from now onwards I will try to be, not I will try, I will do adventure tourism more seriously. And मैं जरूर आपको जो भी सकता contribute करूंगा, and that's my promise, I would say. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vange. We look forward to seeing more of you in the adventure tourism ATOI space. And thank you everyone for your valuable inputs. Now we come to the section which Ajit was referring to earlier, that the current situation in the country regarding the incidents in adventure tourism has brought safety into sharp focus. The recent mishaps highlight the urgent need for risk mitigation strategies. We invite our members to share their views on what needs to be done to prevent such incidents and ensure a safer environment for adventure tourism. As I said, if you wish to share your thoughts, please let us know through the chat. And Sonam, I request you to help me with this, and please keep an eye on the chat and announce the names accordingly. So your perspectives are very, very invaluable in shaping actionable solutions. So first of all, I would like to invite Mr. Shantanu Pandit, our esteemed member from Experience Knowledge Outdoors Maharashtra. Shantanu, can you please come and share your thoughts on how we can prevent accidents in adventure tourism?
Okay, hey, hello everybody. And Ashdeep, thank you. ATOI, thank you very much for having me here. What I am going to do is very briefly express a few thoughts, and I'm going to take off from what Mr. Chering Wange said, that stay up with the times. I think you said it beautifully. We almost have no alternative but to change. That is the interpretation I take from what you said, Mr. Wange. So here are a few thoughts. Sometimes, it makes sense to many of us if we look at what's happening in India in the context of something that's happening elsewhere in a bigger kind of manner or bigger picture. So here goes. So if we look at a country like India, then we have extremely diverse geographical features and terrains, equally diverse and rich culture. I think that makes risk mitigation that much more complex. And hence, we need to study multiple factors in order to grab control of at least a few to begin with. That's my approach. But what we also need to ensure is if we just keep looking at bigger picture, things that are happening elsewhere, it can become an academic exercise. We need to bring it down to practices. And the crucial question that I keep asking each time is, hey, okay, now what do I do getting up from this meeting? I think unless we answer that, risk mitigation will not take off for each one of us. So going back to international picture, what has been found is in the few countries that have had similar developments that are happening in India, and they are slightly ahead of us in terms of just time, you know, the little data that has been analyzed, it points to three crucial things that need to be put into place and work in concert, like concerted effort chahiye uske liye. What are those three things? Regulation by the government, which is which has an approach of guiding, which facilitates rather than starts clamping down and becomes kind of compulsory. Now, who can guide the government? It's our community that can help the government understand what is it that would help us. What is it that we need to be compulsory and something else. And I'll visit this point again. The second factor that was found was self-regulation, which means you and I, we need to look at safety in our operations. And the third thing is, but we all need help. So the third factor was third party, either oversight or regulation. Now let us look at India. This is my perspective. So folks, please take it with a pinch of salt, and you can add change with more research and with stuff that you know. But in India, if we look at it, first thing is we are a member of the convention that came up with the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals. So we are bound to follow everything guided by the SDGs. And sure enough, at the central ministry level, we have safety guidelines that ATOI created and that have been adopted. There is a link there. There are various state governments that Ajit mentioned that they are going ahead with regulation. Self-regulation, we have a ways to go. Third party, we still have a ways to go. And I think ATOI going forward can look at this third component, but I think it will take some time. In this whole picture, since we are meeting on the ATOI platform, what does ATOI do according to my perspective? The greatest thing it did was create safety guidelines. That is where the government found tremendous value in all of us coming together through an association. Not stopping there, they have initiated capacity building. So they have started training programs. Then the third thing is they have started liaising with the government at various levels, probably achieving exactly what I first mentioned, that we need to guide the government, we need to dialogue with the government so that regulations become facilitative rather than anything else. So I think that these are the beautiful roles that ATOI is playing. Now, why I mention that is the self-regulation part is something we need to meet ATOI halfway as individual ATOs and other professionals working in the outdoors. So I'm going to end with a few concrete suggestions, just a sample list. So for ATOI, just three, I think members would see a tremendous value if the benefits of changing are displayed with concrete examples and probably even with numbers. Because बाद में सब क्या होता है टके पे आता है कि risk management is a financial decision. So as an ATO, I need to see those benefits, either short term or long term, but I need to derive confidence from others. So we could perhaps do that. One thing is the world of adventure tourism is probably largely occupied by adventure enthusiasts. So I think we would benefit with business skills workshops also. Because we struggle with finance management, people management, processes management, etc., etc. And the third thing is when we explore new areas, while there is this tremendous enthusiasm and how beautiful it is, and I think again one of the dignitaries said that we have to control it. So ATOI probably can play a huge part in developing tourism in new areas with restraint, which is judicious. So we can define that restraint, bringing in all these factors: leave no trace, safety, market, financials, profits, and somewhere this whole thing probably ATOI is in a position to bring about that balance. Last thing, what can ATO, adventure tour operators, could do is we start. So start taking small steps. There are basic documents galore available on the internet. ATOI safety guidelines has basic documents. So suggestions from my side is, hey, we can start incorporating basic documents in our operations so that first step is taken, and then we can see the benefits. And the second thing is, one of the strategies of risk management is getting insurance. So we have insurance, and we had one speaker on the clip who spoke that he runs an insurance company. So I think insurance is something that needs to be stressed. And the second thing that we can do is acquire skills. And in addition to ATOI, there are other sources that offer skill building. I think I should stop there. So this is from my side. Thank you again, ATOI.
Shantanu, that was brilliant, and would request you to put your suggestions down. And if you could share with our team, we'll share the entire fraternity as well.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just one small bit on this, Shantanu. Awesome, whatever you shared. It'd be nice to say that we did this training program. You referred ATOI as they. You are part of ATOI.
Oh yeah.
So,
sorry. Sorry.
So we as a team have done these training programs.
I did
right?
do. I did. Yeah.
Great. No, very
Yeah,
well suggested. Thank you.
All your suggestions are well taken, Shantanu. Thank you so much for sparing this time and your thoughts with us.
My pleasure.
We will it will be our constant endeavor to keep on working in the same direction. We all share the same vision. We'll just put it into practice. Sonam, do we have anyone else who wants to share their views with us?
We have Mr. Pushkaraj Apte, Director, Maha Adventure Council.
Welcome to share your thoughts with the house, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much, ATOI, for this opportunity. I've already mentioned it on the chat. I'm speaking specifically with reference to Maharashtra. MAC and ATOI have actually worked hand in hand for the last almost a decade. Shantanu was also there with me in the exercise of writing detailed safety guidelines, which runs into about 500 pages. The good part was it is now published in English as well as the local language, that is Marathi. All that was done. We followed up a lot with the government. Eventually, in August 2021, we actually have it was the third GR which came in the last 12 years, but eventually we have a GR which is, well, almost, I would say 90% to our liking. Unfortunately, the GR has remained on paper. Even the first step of implementation has not taken off ground at all. We gave them the benefit of doubt, saying that there is political instability. For about 6 months, we didn't have a tourism minister. For quite some time, every day morning, we had to check who is the chief minister. So we gave them about 6 months. But nothing has happened by way of actually implementing. Do we have a GR? Do we have a policy? Yes, it's on paper. It's just on paper. So that's one. The other point which I mentioned, which is more on the ground, today, a majority of people who are working in small, back of beyond trekking organizations in Maharashtra, even youth who have never been to school are now becoming trek leaders. We'd have no mechanism at all of training and creating outdoor leaders. Usually what happens is somebody who has done 2-3 treks and a basic mountaineering course joins as a leader. With due apologies to everyone who is a mountaineer here, I firmly believe that the basic mountaineering course only creates basic mountaineers. It does not create outdoor leaders. We need outdoor leaders. The courses which create outdoor leaders, like the Knowles course, are far and few, not economically feasible for the thousands of young people in Maharashtra who are taking to this field. And I don't have an immediate solution for this. Sitting in MAC, we actually designed a 4-day certificate course designed on outdoor leadership. I can share those details with Ajit and anyone else with Shantanu. I think Shantanu already knows about that. As far as how ATOI can help us take these two things ahead, I have stated my points. MAC will continue to work with ATOI. I have not given up hope, of course. And I hope for the best. Thank you very much once again for the opportunity.
Pushkaraj, thank you so much. Absolutely brilliant suggestions. Once again, I'd suggest if you could put these down, we'd like to share your thoughts with the entire fraternity. Yeah. And do share your template for outdoor leaders. We completely agree with you because just doing a mountaineering or a skiing course doesn't train you to be an outdoor leader. And that is a big void that we are seeing in our country today. I'd also just like to add one more thing, which is going to help Pushkraj, which is that the Ministry of Tourism, ATOAI, through the National Board for Adventure Tourism, we have been working very closely with them on having a model law for adventure tourism. Now, it's going to be called the Adventure Tourism Regulation Act or some such thing. It's going to be sent to all state governments to, look at that law and model law, call it, and to implement, to tweak it and to implement this law in their states. You see, our biggest worry today is we believe, according to industry guesstimates, that there are between 40 to 45,000 adventure tour operators, big and small, in India today. And out of that, once again, we feel that it's between 4 to 5,000 adventure operators that are licensed either by the center or by the state governments, right? And a lot of accidents today are happening in the unregulated, unlicensed space, right? So it's a tough job. I feel, that we have no magic wand, sadly, but all of us have to apply our mind together and come up with practical solutions. We've all got to talk to our state governments and encourage them, whether it's Maharashtra or all over the country, to have a policy for adventure tourism, to make it compulsory for anybody to operate adventure tours to be licensed and to have the proper equipment, to have good, well-trained guides, to follow the guidelines, and so on. Yeah. Thank you, Pushkraj, and brilliant suggestions from both of you, from you and Shantanu. Thank you.
A quick one here, and it's not like orchestrated that every time Ajit speaks, I will also come in. No, but I think you made a very valid point, Pushkraj. Action on ground. So let's do together whatever the outdoor leaders program, 4-day program is there. ATOI is running training programs for instructors, leaders on ground. So let's create a specific one for Maharashtra, and in the next month itself. Why delay? Milind can connect on this. He's our chapter chair. along with Yog. We can do the first rollout in Pune whenever you guys are ready. So let's do it. And let's show it by example that this can be done and we are doing it, whatever small way. हमने 20 लोग भी खड़े कर दिए, तैयार कर दिए, first go में, is better than zero.
Can I come in? I'm Shirish Sahasramudde from Pune.
Okay, seriously, sure, but I'll have to request you to keep it brief, please.
Yeah, I will. So a quick suggestion to ATOI, since I'm the member of Mahara Adventure Council in Pune, rather Bombay, Maharashtra, whatever. So myself, Shantanu, and Pushkaraj, we have worked a lot in terms of the safety guidelines, etc. is concerned. I'm also the ACCT certified inspector for ropes courses, etc. What suggestion to ATOI by me is, wherever there are accidents happening regarding related to zip lines or ropes courses, etc., majority of places like Karnataka and all, the government is stopping the activity, wherein myself, then Neeraj Bhatt is there. We people are qualified, certified to inspect ropes courses as well as zip lines and canopy tours, etc. So being people, those who are our members and those who are also not our members, we can help them by inspecting their setups. If there are flaws in the system, in the setup, which we can ask them to rectify, and then we can literally do a safety audit regularly after 6 months, or after an year or so, for majority of these setups. This would help in two ways. Government will not stop the activity. Two, activities will be more safer. I actually can go on more, but as you said, limited time, so this is just one suggestion which I am giving right now. Thank you.
So much, Shirish. Yes, Ajit, please go ahead.
Shirish, absolutely. We will definitely, we are great, very happy and proud to have you as a member. And we will definitely call upon you for advice and to help certify all, not just our members with zip lines and high ropes courses, but also other adventure operations where you can come in and help us with practical suggestions. Thank you. Thank you, Shirish.
Yes,
Thank you,
this
Ajit.
is
Thank
the
you.
this is the whole idea of having this meeting every month, so that we can invite suggestions from you and we can work in the direction, the path that is shown by you all. Because, it's very important that we all are on the same page. We are working for the same thing in the entire country. Yeah, but the time is limited, so we do have to move forward to the next section. As I mentioned earlier, this meeting is also a platform to showcase new products or destinations. So we have with us today Mr. Khemlal Sahu. He is the director of 36 Montane, who is going to present before us the Chhattisgarh Jungle Trek. So, Mr. Sahu, I will again have the same request for you. Kindly keep it to just a couple of minutes, 2, 3 minutes at the most, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
जस्ट मिनट, मैं बस एक पीपीटी शेयर कर रहा हूँ साथ में. हेलो,
Andy, please
I'm
go ahead.
audible? जी.
Yes, you are.
ओके. थोड़ा सा मैं ब्रीफ बताना चाहूँगा अपने बारे में. मेरा नाम खेमलाल साहू है और मैं 36 मंडाने का फाउंडर एंड डायरेक्टर हूँ. और छत्तीसगढ़ में हम लोग एडवेंचर एक्टिविटीज लाइक ट्रैकिंग, कैंपिंग, ये सारी चीजें कर रहे हैं. तो उसका एक पार्ट है छत्तीसगढ़ जंगल ट्रैक, जो हम लोग छत्तीसगढ़ के नॉर्थन पार्ट में कर रहे हैं, जो गुरु घासीदास नेशनल पार्क है वहां पे कर रहे हैं. जो छत्तीसगढ़ जंगल ट्रैक है बेसिक गुरु घासीदास नेशनल पार्क में जो 1441 वर्ग किलोमीटर में है, जो 4 days 3 night का जंगल ट्रैक है, जिसमें हम लोग अलग अलग एक्टिविटीज इन्वॉल्व करते हैं. और जो डिफिकल्टी लेवल है ट्रैक का वो मॉडरेट है. की हाईलाइट मैं आप लोग को बताना चाहूंगा छत्तीसगढ़ जंगल ट्रैक का, जिसमें जो पहला की लाइट है जो नेचुरल ब्यूटीज और जो नेचुरल लैंडस्केप है गुरु घासीदास नेशनल पार्क का, जो अभी रिसेंट में ही छत्तीसगढ़ गुरु घासीदास तमोर पिंगला टाइगर रिजर्व के रूप में भी शामिल हुआ है. तो यहाँ पे डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइप के लैंडस्केप है, जिसमें केव शेल्टर है, गोपत रिवर है जहाँ पे 6 किलोमीटर का ट्रैक है रिवर बेड पे ही। और इसके अलावा यहाँ पे लोकल कम्युनिटी ट्राइब्स हैं और वाइल्ड लाइफ इनकाउंटर्स हैं। इसमें जो एंशियंट ट्रेल है, इसमें बहुत सारे केव जो हम एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, जिसमें बहुत सारे केव पेंटिंग्स लाइक प्राइमरी कार्विंग एज के एंड अलग अलग एज के केव पेंटिंग्स हमको देखने को मिलता है। वाइल्ड लाइफ इनकाउंटर में जैसे कि बर्ड्स का काफी ज्यादा बर्ड्स के लिए है, और इसके अलावा लेपर्ड्स के पगमार्क्स और वाइल्ड बोर अलग अलग जो वाइल्ड एनिमल है उसके पगमार्क हमको साइट सीइंग करने को मिलता है। और जो सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट है पूरे ट्रैक का हमारा 4 डेज का जो लास्ट डे है, जो गोपद रिवर है, जो गोपद रिवर में हम लोग पूरे 6 किलोमीटर का ट्रैक करते हैं, जो पूरा रिवर ट्रैक रहता है। इसमें एक चीज ये बता देता हूँ कि हमारे जो पूरे टीम जो है पूरी तरह से क्वालिफाइड है और एडवेंचर एक्टिविटीज को करने के लिए, जिसमें हमने बीएमसी एमसी और सर्च एंड रेस्क्यू कोर्स जो गवर्नमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट है वो हमारे ट्रैक लीडर्स हैं, और लगभग 10 ईयर प्लस एक्सपीरियंस है सभी को। डे वाइज मैं एक बार बताना चाहूंगा, जो हमारा 4 डेज का पूरा जो ट्रैक है, हमारा रामगढ़ जो है बेस कैंप होता है। रामगढ़ टू टुर्री पाली 14 किलोमीटर का ट्रैक करते हैं डे फर्स्ट। डे टू टुर्री पाली टू टेडियाबंद लेक साइड जो रहता है वो 10 किलोमीटर का रहता है। फिर डे थर्ड जो होता है टेडियाबंद टू पांडोपारा। फिर डे फोर होता है वो पांडोपारा टू सिंगोर का ट्रैक करते हैं। टोटल 41 किलोमीटर का ट्रैक करते हैं हम लोग। ये एक छोटा सा हमने मैप डिजाइन किया हुआ है पूरे जंगल ट्रैक में जो जो चीजें हम लोग एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए। और इस पूरे 4 डेज नाइट में 3 डेज जो हम स्टे करने वाले हैं, तो जो फर्स्ट जो होता है हम लोग होम स्टे पे स्टे करते हैं। जो लोकल वहाँ के ट्राइब्स हैं उनके साथ कोलैबोरेट करके उनके ही घर को हमने एज अ होम स्टे स्टार्ट किया हुआ है। तो फर्स्ट नाइट स्टे वहाँ पे करता है। फिर सेकेंड नाइट जो स्टे जो होता है वो लेक साइड कैंप रहता है। फिर जो थर्ड नाइट स्टे रहता है वो रिवर साइड कैंप रहता है। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू मैम।
Thank you so much. Thank you for showcasing a new product to our members today, and I'm sure many of us would like to go for this. Um, as we reflect on our achievements and set ambitious goals for the months ahead, we would always like to hear from you, our members, about your expectations from ATOI and how we can better support for your efforts in the field. Equally, we encourage you to share how you envision contributing to our shared mission of advancing adventure tourism in India. So, with these words, I would like to invite our Honorary Secretary, Mr. Ronnie Gulati, for his closing remarks.
Can I speak for a minute? Is possible? Sorry.
Yes, sir. Please,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Please.
Most
Thank you,
welcome.
sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Sorry, I was a bit late. I have first of all, I must thank you, gentlemen who spoke on Chhattisgarh. मेरी आज बेटा रिक्वेस्ट है आपसे कि जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है काइंडली शेयर विद अस ऑल ऑफ अस, क्योंकि ये नया प्रोडक्ट है बिल्कुल आपका। और जो जरूर शेयर करिएगा ईमेल से, मे भी अपने हमें भेज दीजिए एटीआई को, ये हमको दे देंगे और हम लोग इसको प्रमोट करने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो बहुत जरूरी है ये इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको देना। तो ये तो एक मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है आपसे। Ajit, first of all, I must say thank you to your entire team for doing a wonderful job and looking after the interests of the ATOI. I really appreciate. I really salute to you for all the good work you're doing. A comment was made by a gentleman about the training of the guides. I have to point to us, what's happening is, I was listening to some speech somewhere. They say even the doctors who are getting practice, they also go for the revival of the training sometime. So my humble advice will be this training, whatever license certificate you're giving to people, kindly make it 3 years, 2 years, or 1 year, 4 year, whatever you would think the best would be. And they must review, they should be review course for these guides, because I think it's very important. Things are changing every month, every year changing.
So please see that if you can make this guides revival of the. This is the second suggestion. And the important thing is that I want to tell all members who are present here, please don't compete with each other. My humble advice is don't compete with each other. Just compete with yourself and cooperate with each other. Let's cooperate with each of us together. And that is a mantra. If you have to survive, flow, grow, my advice will be to let's cooperate with each other. Let me sell Chhattisgarh program. Chhattisgarh should promote Ajit Bajaj product. Ajit can promote Roni's and things like this. And in case of difficulty, let's help. Don't feel shy in asking help from others. For example, you're shortage of bikes and say, okay, I want 2 bikes a short. Ask someone to give you bikes. I'm just giving you example. So let's help each other, a spirit of help, a spirit of cooperation, and let's work together on that spirit. And I think let's connect with each other more often so that we become one family, one. That's what I want to say, Sajid. Thank you. Thank you, team. Thank you, Harshit.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you,
advice,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And absolutely, your suggestions are well received, and we will definitely. And I think also what you are saying about cooperation, um, we agree with you. I think we all need to work together, and that's a much better way forward. Learning from each other, cooperating, and definitely that is the way of adventure as well. Thank you so much. And I want to also just thank, before Ronnie officially does this, want to thank Arshdeep for putting this together. We are, like she said, going to have this every month. We have members from different parts of the country, and it'll be great if we can connect with each other at least once a month. So do also let us know about the format, etc. And we will call in good speakers. We will call in different states, and we will also focus on different chapters on each meeting. Yeah. So thank you to all of you, and over to you, Ronnie.
Great. I think this is a very good ball rolled and the effort to bring the entire community together. While we were debating whether we should get in person and then roll off this year, but we said, no, let's first put the flag on the ground. And last Friday, every month, we'll meet. So some of the last Fridays in the month, in the year, we'll have a physical meet. We have no plans yet. But as closing remarks, I would just say two things. One is, I think some of the ideas which have come up on the table by Shantanu and by Pushparaj around, self-regulation. I think self-regulation is the starting point for building safety and mitigating risk. So if I was to look at myself, what am I doing, and be aware of what I am doing, and tick off in my head that, yes, I'm doing the right thing, I think that's half the battle won. So being adventure operators, being in the outdoors, I think that's our responsibility to be the best ourselves first. And yes, आपने रोकड़े की बात की. The ball stops at rokra. Risk mitigation will carry a tag. But yeah, that's the cost, because otherwise we'll all perish. So the sooner we do that, the better it will be for all of us. And like Captain Sir said, I think this platform is for collaboration. Please reach out. The Secretariat, we are trying to put some systems also in place where, there is regular helpline, for the lack of any better word, but we are still debating on what to do to support all the members. All of us need help at some point in time, and I think we have a whole plethora of knowledge residing in amongst all of us. So why not? ATOI is a platform to connect each one of us. So we'll do that. There's loads of things to happen in the coming months, and I would appreciate each one of you to write in your suggestions, what you would like us, when I say us, not ATOI, but all of us, we are ATOI, to be doing every month that we meet. And let's make it happen. Let's get in more and more people to join in. And I think The last thing that I would want to share with you is, you know, adventure brings in responsibility, and we all need to be responsible individuals in everything and anything we do. Unfortunately, the incident which happened day before yesterday at the Mahakumbh was a not planned risk mitigation happening there, right? So people didn't think through all scenarios, and which is the most important part of thinking through my steps before I take them. So if we take the responsibility of following instructions that we have, SOPs, following SOPs, we'll achieve a lot. And a simple SOP that your association has defined is to have meaningful exchange on the WhatsApp group. So I'm carrying, as the secretary of the association, some housekeeping rules for all of us. And I'll give you an example. So we have a rule of not sharing Happy New Year's and Happy Diwalis and things like that, or Happy Birthdays on our group. We do it personally, individually. Yes, most welcome to wish each one us. But the instruction is, please don't wish Happy New Year's, and I have 50 messages in the group saying Happy New Year. So if we as adventure operators cannot follow instructions as SOPs, I think that's the point which Shantanu was making, self-regulation. So can I look at myself first in the mirror in what action I'm taking on the ground to help mitigate risk? That's the starting point of risk mitigation. And as Ajit said in the beginning, the government is engaging with your association to help, mitigate all kinds of risks involved in tourism and especially adventure tourism. So let's contribute whatever best we can and keep the ball rolling. Thank you very much once again. To make time out, I think an hour well spent in connecting with each other, looking at faces, names, and sharing our thoughts. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you next month again. Thanks.
Yes, on 28th of February. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Absolutely.
everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It was good
Thank
insight.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.